What's good, everyone? It's your boy KJ Majority, also known as Karate Kid KJ, also known as the Unhinged King with the Daddy Ding-a-ling, also known as Mr. Ayo, also known as I don't know. I don't got another one to speak. I'm pulling a Tina.
No, that's totally fair. And my
You
name
know,
is Soju, also known as Simply Soju, also known as the Cozy Crash Out, also known as the Resident Bisexual. Happy Pride, y'all.
Happy Pride, y'all. Happy Pride to you, Soju.
Hell yeah. It's always a bad time for me in a straight passing relationship. I need to be more gay presenting, honestly.
I wonder if my girlfriend feels the same way, high key. Because, like, we do come off very straight.
Mm-hmm.
And if, like, people were to assume, like, if they're trying to guess the bi one, they might think it's my ass. But actually, no. Fun fact, I'm the straight one.
Now, yeah, I mean, you know that song that was like popular on TikTok? I got bi wife energy.
Mm-hmm.
Bi wife energy. That's you.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't even fight it, bro. I sent her a thing today. It was like, this lady was like, you know that TikTok sound was like, wow, so cute.
Yeah.
The caption was a bi female looking at her next gamer boy boyfriend. I was like, damn,
dude.
Yeah.
My man called me out over the weekend, actually.
Oh, what'd he say?
Well, because I saw a dog. Like, so one of the neighbors was walking the dog while we were out driving, and it was cute. It looked like some kind of pit bull mix, and I was like, "Oh, look at that dog! It's like it looks so stupid. It looks like it slaps itself in the face with its tongue. It's so cute." And he's like, just himbos and stupid dogs, huh? You just like them dumb, huh? And I'm like, whoa.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
not
so
wrong.
funny.
I love me a good himbo.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh, actually, I do have an AKA. I forgot. Call me Mr. Owala. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you finally. Do you have the alphabet one?
I sure do.
KJ,
it gets wicked in here, bro.
See, this is bi wife energy. I'm not gonna lie, I would not expect you to have a freaking wicked Owala.
Listen, it's green. My favorite color is green, and we fuck with alphabet around here. You know, she was an activist. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
She was fighting on behalf of the animals' rights, and the animals in her world was like a whole like they was niggas for real. So like, you know,
you don't know Pokemon. For those of you who know Pokemon and know fucking Fawn, I named my Delphox Delphaba. She's a witch. She's a witch Pokemon.
Yeah. That's the one, like, that's the few starters that I actually know. What's good, Micah? What's good, Code Man?
Yeah, also welcoming Code Man.
Oh shit, we got a Tyler in here. What's good, token white boy? Yeah, we are Unhinged and Unfiltered, also known as 110 Reasons to Be Gay.
Hell yeah.
Tina is actually, she is at a concert for her nephew. So she said, fuck us, and decided to go, be a good auntie or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, she decided to be, a good family-oriented person. So, Tina's...
What a loser. Right, inappropriate. Right.
Tina's here in spirit, as always.
Type shit. But yeah, Micah, happy Pride, bro. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
So Soju, as our resident gay person, right? Well, bi, but still gay. Do you feel more powerful now? Like, you going back to back. You had AAPI, now you got Pride. Like,
I'm actually more empowered during Pride than I am during AAPI, because AAPI, we were doing terrible. Asian folks were letting us down. What's my superpower this month? I can finally talk to women. I don't know.
Is your game that bad for real?
Oh, I only had it good one time. I only had it. And honestly, she didn't realize that I was hitting on her. So probably.
So it was a good that told you.
No, I mean, well, first of all, I forgot her name, and I was also already in a relationship, so I couldn't go that crazy for real. So they
So you
no,
short and girly, that's got to be easy mode.
I
But I
mean
feel
that's
like
no, because if the other woman is not gay, she thinks I'm just one of the girls. Like that's the issue of being like a femme lesbian, is that they don't realize that you're a lesbian. So, because I told this girl,
yeah.
she was fucking stunning, by the way. She looked like Doja Cat before she went crazy with a fatter ass. And
Damn.
I went, yeah, oh my God. And I went up to her, because she passed me by. I did a double take and I turned around and went right up to her. And, and I was like, hold on, what is your name? She told me your name. I was like, you are one of the most stunning women I've ever seen in my fucking life. And she was like, oh, thank you. You're beautiful too. And I was like, no, I'm serious. I'm like, I'm so serious. We should talk after this, because this was at my job, and she thought I was one of the girls. Like, she thought I was just paying her a compliment. I'm like, no, bitch.
You coming off as one of the a girl's girl. You need to come off.
I did a double take after she passed me.
Nah, see, you don't. You're not horny enough for real. You gotta put a little gooner salt on there. You feel me?
I mean, it turns out she was straight, so
damn.
So it was not it. Pull out the 18 inchers, crazy. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh yeah. Actually, One Piece is very pro yo people, very pro pride.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got trans characters, gay characters, non-binary characters. You feel me? It's lit.
Even though you have the alt-right people that are saying that whatever their fucking name is not trans.
Oh, Yamato? Bro, here's the crazy part about that, right? Homeboy's dad is like one of the like evilest pirates ever. And he can respect that nigga's pronouns. But you motherfuckers are still struggling. That is crazy work, dog. That is crazy work.
I see that argument all the time, and then I see the character, and I'm like, that's a woman. I like what? What's
just a big titty dude?
Like, just a big titty dude, and I was like, what's going on? It's like, no, they're trans. They're a man. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And they're like, no, it's like that's a woman. You're telling me I'm attracted to a man? Well, yes.
And this is one of the things that pissed me off about the anime. So in the manga, right, Sanji's like, oh shit, you a bad bitch. Let me put my dick in you for real, right? But then he finds out he's a homeboy. He's like, oh, I'm cool.
Right.
But in the anime, they still have him going crazy, bro. Oh no, my fault. Yeah. It's all right. It's not a big spoiler. What's good, Dante?
What's good, Dante?
But yeah, nah. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I lost my whole train of thought, bro. Fine shit not here. First of all, sir, I'm still here, dog. Talking about fine shit not here. Fine shit right crazy. Here, bro.
Crazy.
Just because Tina ain't here don't mean it ain't no more fine shit. Rude as fuck.
Dante, you have to leave. You about to get pregnant next. You gotta go.
Listen, hey, relax. I did 28. I took 28 years pretty good not getting nobody pregnant.
Hey, yo, look. KJ gets a little too high one time, and then all of a sudden, Dante a pretty bitch. You know, like.
Listen, no, all right, you gotta tell the story correctly, all right? I wasn't. It was just I was really gone, and I was looking at Dante. I was really like, gone. Damn, this nigga's really pretty. Like this is a petite, pretty little thing. Dante, you can't go to prison, dog. It is Pride Month. I'm screaming. So I don't have a unhinged question this week because I have to make some more. And then all the advice I saw on Reddit were kind of, some were like super serious, and then petite little pretty things diabolical. He is though. What was you sipping on? Bro, I was on that MJ, you feel me? I was on the herb. Let me stand clear. Bro, I didn't do nothing. I was just pointing out the obvious, you feel me? See, even Tyler agrees. Dante is a very petite little thing. You know, you petite
Diabolical.
little shorty for real.
Mm-mm.
Uh, uh,
I always have backup questions for us, and then I forget them because I don't write them down. So I should start writing them down.
one, but I kind of want to wait till it's the three of us, and it's nothing really unhinged. I'm just curious as to what what the two of you feel about it. Tyler said all hips and ass. That's crazy. And y'all calling me diabolical. That's wild. All right, let me see. I'm gonna interview you real quick. All right, Soju, when did you realize
Okay.
that you like coochie for real?
I mean, if we want the story of me figuring it out, it's funny, but it also paints somebody in my past in not a good light. So
Oh,
I will not not name names. No, I've always like thought women were pretty. I figured like I knew that since like middle school. Then I got to high school. I'm like, I think I might be bi. So I like made out with a friend of mine like freshman year, and it was so bad that I was like, never mind, I'm straight. And I like legitimately like the makeout session was so bad that I was like, you know what, maybe I'm just not attracted to women for real. Like that was pretty bad. So I was just like, I'm straight. And then I like went on like, got with like my college boyfriend, had my child, fucking broke up with him, and I was like, no, I still am attracted to women. That was just bad. So I talked to one of my other friends from high school that also made out with the same girl. I'm like, was she a bad kisser or am I really attracted to women? And she was like, oh no, dude, she was a terrible fucking kisser.
damn. Not her
So
almost
like
turning you straight.
it convinced me I was straight like for like literally years until I was like 25. And I was like, no,
Wow.
I like women for real. I
I
wonder
wonder
if
if
they're
they
still a
still a
bad
bad
kisser.
kisser. I
They
hope
might
not.
they might be. I don't know.
I hope
Cause
not. Cause imagine she turning niggas gay. Like she's like the ultimate converter, bro.
I mean, turning people straight, you know? But what celebrity had you like, yeah, no, I'll fuck her? Honestly, I'm trying to think of like the early examples, cuz the early examples are like, cartoon characters, you know what I mean? Blackfire from Teen Titans.
You know what's crazy? I didn't realize how many people wanted to fuck Blackfire until I got to like college.
Dude. I was
Cause
about to say Blackfire from Teen Titans, also Raven from Teen Titans, but I couldn't figure out if I wanted to be her, if I wanted to like be with her.
both. It could be both.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause
Miley
Raven,
Cyrus.
Blackfire, she go. I ain't
Uh
gonna hold you. Yeah, with Miley Cyrus. Yeah, bro,
yeah.
the fucking Hannah Montana. I don't know why, but that did something to me. Her and the little blonde
See,
wig did something to me.
I was about to say, see, Miley back in the day, nah. Miley now, absolutely.
You know what's so funny? I'm the opposite. Like Hannah Montana, I was going crazy. Now I'm like, oh, she cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could tell you celebrities now. Miley was my first crush. See, that's what I'm trying to think of. Who is? I feel like Jade from Victorious was a big one for me when I was younger.
You know what's crazy? It wasn't Jade or Kat. It was what was Tori's sister?
Trina.
Listen,
Trina
man,
was a mess, bro.
I like him a little crazy. You feel me?
No, she was a fucking. She wasn't crazy. You know how some like bitches got they birthday week. Trina had a birthday month. That bitch was so extra.
I fuck with it. Well, actually, I can't even say that because that would exhaust the fuck out of me. Couldn't tell me nothing about Jamie Lynn's. Honestly, same.
Really?
Jamie Lynn's brother.
Nah, I was about to say from Zoe 101 for me, it was like Victoria Justice.
Nah, I was never really feeling Miss Justice, but
Jamie Lynn till she got
Spears?
knocked up. Terrible. That's why
Yeah,
they
she
canceled
did.
the show.
Yeah, unfortunately. Listen, I was so heartbroken when I found out Janet Jackson was older than me.
Way older than me.
I'm still trying to figure out who my first crush was. Oh, well, actually, celebrity crush, I don't know, but I do know who my first crush was.
Mine was Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah.
So you are autistic, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, yeah. Look, I'm playing a lot of Ark right now, and I got called all the way out because like I'm playing it with the people from like the Cobblemon server. So it's like it's like we see who has dinosaur autism here in the chat right now, and I was like, ah, yeah, dude, I'm having a great fucking time.
Oh God, nah. Yeah, my first ever crush was my choir director for my kids' choir at church, Sister Audrey. Man, you could tell me no more, Sister Audrey. Oh, I'm actually lying. It was Sister Audrey and Sister Keisha. You couldn't tell me nothing, man. I told Sister Keisha straight up, I'm gonna marry you when I get older.
Also, Rouge the Bat. I like both her and Shadow.
Yeah, it's them titties. It was the titties.
She had the heavies. She had absolutely no business having like she had the craziest jiggle physics too in a fucking kids game.
Yeah.
Like, why does she have like Omega Bounce in a kids game?
Omega Bounce is diabolical, soldier.
Nah, but Micah said facts. He knows what I'm talking about. Why dude? Those things moved like Jello on a plate.
She was thick for no reason because she had a little curve to her too. Like
she did.
Yo, Nami looking thick post time skip. You know what's crazy? I don't like how the female characters look post time skip. Like I feel like their proportions aren't realistic. At least in the anime. In the manga, it's not as bad, but in the anime, like. They got fucking double-sized basketballs just on their chest.
Waist this big.
Yeah, like I really don't like it. Yeah, it really is just like fan service AF. Their waist really went 120. Yeah, like it's not negative 20. Yeah,
negative 20. No, the titties are massive. The waist is this big. Like they look crazy.
Yeah, I will say like it's gotten better recently, but like fresh after the time skip, yeah, that should look crazy, dog. Oh no, Tsunade. Let me tell you something. To this day, Tsunade still do something to me. Tsunade, I think, is the only anime lady who I'm like, I genuinely like. Yeah,
that is on Toei. Dude, nah, because whenever, and Tina was a real one. Whenever we were walking around DreamCon last year, and Tina would just tap me, and she's like, "Soju, there's a biblically accurate Tsunade over there." I look and I'm like, damn, she right. God damn.
Tap me. He's fake as fuck. I could look, god damn it. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, my poor nephew. So the first time I went to DreamCon, I took my two nephews. And the younger one, he went to Artist Alley to get something for his boyfriend. And he texted me. He's like, "Yo, I'm stuck." I'm like, "What do you mean you're stuck?" He's like, "Bro, I'll explain to you when I meet up with you." So he was browsing whatever, and they turned on some Megan song, and literally he turned to his right, it's 3 ladies twerking. He turned to his left, it's 4 ladies twerking. He tries to go forward, it's 5 bitches twerking. He's like, "All right, I'm gonna just stand here till they done."
Yeah. It was like when they put up the Megan Tequila booth and they started playing Body. You couldn't do nothing after. You had to wait for that song to finish if you wanted to start walking again.
Yeah, like DreamCon, bro. Like all the thing DreamCon has is just titties. It's just a lot of titties and ass, bro. Like I was expecting to see a lot of titties and ass. And I still was shocked by how much titties and ass was there.
I was just shocked about what characters I was seeing it on. Because
like who?
Frieren.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know why. It wasn't gonna happen this year for me, man.
Sames. I got a baby at home.
Mm-hmm.
But why'd your trip get canceled though?
But yeah, I don't expect to be seeing hella titties and hella ass out of a Frieren cosplay.
Listen, they gonna make it sexy if they can.
Look, I expected it because the Tsunades were A1. Okay, the granny cosplays from Dandadan were immaculate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
There was one Asian girl who no bullshit, literally embodied Granny from Dandadan. Like proportions, like she's the real life version of the Granny from Dandadan.
I wonder if it's the same Asian shitty that I took a picture with day 2 and she was Bayonetta.
It was.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
fuck yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Because that's as soon as you said it, I was like, it was her, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Cause like, not even, I did a double take, not because of like how fine she looked, because like, no, it literally looked like if you were to imagine the live action version of that character, that was her. Like, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
the fuck? Wait a minute, hold on now.
Dude, I'm so sad that we didn't get a picture with like the full armor Wukong walking around the convention, but that motherfucker had so much security we couldn't get near him.
I don't think I saw it.
Oh, dude, he was on a mission. I think he was going from event to event because he was walking at the speed of light with a whole team of bodyguards around him. He wasn't stopping for nothing. He was like a freight train.
Hmm. Yeah.
He looked great though.
Fuck, this is pissing me off. I really don't know who my first celebrity crush was. Because I feel like it was Queen Latifah, but that feels wrong.
I feel like that's a good pick though.
No, because I've always like, when I found out Shorty was gay, oh, stop. My first celebrity crush was Raven Simone. I watched that show religiously. Couldn't tell you nothing but the goddamn show. I was sitting there just like,
Topanga? Yeah. Yeah.
see, Topanga reminded me too much of this girl I knew, and like in a really bad way. So I don't get me wrong, very beautiful lady. I just couldn't, like, I was like, you kind of irritating my spirit a little bit. No, but honestly, it's either Raven. No, it's definitely Raven. And then my second big crush was, I know it's fuck this person, but at the time, you feel me? Tyra Banks.
Oh, Tyra's real though. Tyra's fucking beautiful. She's evil.
Yeah.
But stunning.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I think Queen Latifah was third.
Yeah. I was about to say, I could tell you celebrity crushes now, because like, Aubrey Plaza, abso-fucking-lutely.
Oh, she's from Parks and Rec?
Yeah, Parks and Rec. April from Parks and Rec.
Yeah, I can see that.
Look,
especially for you.
Oh my god, she just gives evil bisexual, and I want that chaos in my life, man.
I feel like, you know what's crazy too? I feel like she would put your head through a mattress. Dude, she actually did like a little interview, and she's like, everybody always wants me to fuck them. What if I want to be the one that wants to be fucked? And I was like, damn, I could never. Damn. Well, damn. Yeah. Yeah. It's because she just gives off that energy, but
she does.
That probably is how. Because I feel like I have a theory that I think people are the opposite of how they project themselves usually in the bedroom. So I feel like a very like dominant person in the bedroom is very like submissive.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Let me introduce you to my ex-girlfriend Crazy. I ain't trying to get stabbed by a white woman.
Yeah, no. No, absolutely not. My current, do I have any? Oh, Megan. We knew that.
Megan,
Lizzo.
Absolutely.
Lizzo, before and after she lost the weight. I just like black women. You know, if they fine and black, I probably like them.
Look, right now, for me currently, especially since Euphoria just ended, Alexa! Oh, for the love of God. Alexa Demi could do anything she wants. Girl, I don't care.
You know what's we were talking about this, we had like a little private meeting, the three of us, and I was like, I felt bad because I was being a fucking stereotype. Barbie from Euphoria, I don't never know her last name. The plus size actress.
Yeah.
Ferrera. Yeah. Let me tell you something, man. I was like, I might risk it for a biscuit. I feel like my Jamaican ancestors was whispering in my ear, like, do it. Do it. You know you want to.
Just God damn it.
Bro. Bro, cause like I was sitting there watching the show, and I'm like, I can't focus on nothing that she's doing. Oh Lord Jesus.
You know she's not that thick anymore, right? She lost a ton of weight.
Don't remind me. Hey, no one told her to do that. That's why I hate Ozempic, man. Also, Halle Berry held it down for a while. You know what's crazy?
Halle Berry as Catwoman made me realize that I was gay at like 8 years old too. I'm not gonna hold you.
So I always thought she was pretty, but she was never like on my list. It wasn't until I hit puberty and I saw Catwoman for the second time, and I was like, Ooh, I think this has unlocked something in me. The Bailey sisters, but primarily Chloe. Halle Berry Catwoman made me realize I wouldn't mind if I got beat up by a woman. Yo,
Jesus.
Micah.
Oh, you wanna hear what Micah did to me on June 1st?
Oh Jesus, what'd he do?
He sent me a thing. It says Happy Pride. And it's like a clip from Steven Universe of Pearl crashing out about something related to Rose. And it's just like a VTuber like zoom is like pausing the clip. And it's like, you can't understand how I feel. I was munching her box for centuries. You will never have what we had. And I just said back, and it's like, she wishes she was munching box for centuries. Happy fucking Pride, Micah. What the fuck?
You know how crazy it is? You come from a whole lesbian species and you madly in love with this one girl and she go to a whole other planet for some dick. I would crash out too, because what the fuck?
No,
I acted like the only straight bitch in the entire planet.
I was about to say that also never made sense to me, and it was like, was Rose the only straight gem on an entire female only planet?
Well, Amethyst might also be bi. That's a fan theory, because there was an episode where her and Greg.
That's not that's not a fan theory. That's like
it's confirmed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's confirmed.
Which I mean, it makes sense. She gives bi energy.
I mean, it makes sense, but it's also really fucked.
Yeah. They kind of alluded to like
that she would transform into Rose.
Yeah. I was like, this makes me uncomfy. Because like, how old is she?
She popped out 200 years after the war.
Okay. But like in Gem years, how old is she?
She's way younger than everybody else. I think she's only like 500 years old.
That's what I'm saying. So like maturity wise, like it made me just mad uncomfortable, because I always looked at her as like, I saw a lot of like her and Steven had a more of a like
sibling relationship
slash like cool younger auntie vibe. Because fun fact, my birth zone is Amethyst, and her relationship reminded me a lot of me and my nephew's relationship because we're so close in age. So I always took it that like if Steven's, well, he was like 10 in the first series, right?
I mean, he aged up. I think by the end of it, he was 14.
Okay, so let's say he's like 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of took it as that like she's 18 to 20, like she's like young. So the whole Greg and her implications made me really uncomfortable, because it made Greg look really weird.
Yeah, I mean, and also Micah said hurt people do weird stuff. He was definitely using Amethyst as a way to cope with Rose's loss.
Yeah.
But, that's what Micah sends me June 1st talking about Happy Pride. I munched on her box for centuries. You can't know how I feel. It's like, damn. I would. But do we have a lot of Did You Hears?
We do, but I want to talk about, just because I would feel weird if I didn't talk about it. The rest we can kind of like speed run real quick. So the first one we started off with is not a happy one. I don't know if you heard about this case, but there was a 14-year-old black boy who was murdered by an Asian man, Rick Chow, in South Carolina. This happened in 2023. So essentially, the boy went into the store. It's like a corner store, bodega kind of thing.
Oh, I think I do remember this.
Yeah. He went in, he looked around the store, and then just left, right? They thought he stole something. Mm-hmm. So the Rick, which is the father, the son, and the mom, chased him down, right? And then as he was running, like, so the kid he ran so fast that he ran out of his shoes and dropped both his phone and his mother's phone. And the father shot and killed him over a hypothetical stolen water. I've been trying to read on like what exactly happened. Some of the stuff that I read said that the 14-year-old child whose name is Cyrus Carmack Belton. Some reports say that he had a gun. Some say he didn't. I'm not sure, but either way, there's no evidence that he pointed said gun at the son. The father and the son are claiming that Cyrus was turned into to point a gun at the son, and that's when the father protected the son. And yeah, they finally finished the trial, and he was found not guilty. And a lot of people are super pissed because that is insane work. Um, they told him to take off his backpack, which he did at the front door. He grabbed the water, put it back. He showed his pockets was empty. All this is on camera. He ran 130 yards away from the shop, and that's a football field away. Yeah. They chased him 130 yards.
For what? Like
for a stolen water bottle. And one of the lawyers was like, the water bottle's like $1.
Right.
You ended a child's life over $1? Like, why are you chasing a kid for a 90-cent water bottle that he didn't even have? That too. Like, and this reminds me a lot of what happened with George Floyd. Even if he did steal it, which he didn't, but even if he did steal it, how does it justify you chasing someone down over $1? You trying to tell me? Because, like, imagine if he did have something crazy in his backpack and he started shooting for real. Would it have been worth it? They also said he didn't have cash, but he had his... Yeah, that was the thing, too. They said he was being suspicious.
Why did he have his mom's phone?
I believe he was getting something for his mom or something like that. I don't remember.
Well,
but
Micah
they were claiming that
he had his mom's phone for Apple Pay.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So they claimed he was being suspicious, and that's why like they thought something was up because he didn't take out a wallet or anything, but he just had his phones. And I was like, okay, but you can still pay with your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like Apple Pay is not a new thing. This has been out for some years.
Look, I always hate hearing these stories because I will never understand why we are chasing somebody down for like a material object. Like, is it, first of all, even if that kid was dangerous, it's the item is never worth this interaction. Like, it's never worth it. So why do we do this?
No, listen, you can't. And apparently too, like the son, he uses AAVE a lot, and apparently he's on record saying the N-word a lot. So I feel like what am I gonna say? They also said he pulled the gun out at the store, and after the camera showed that was a lie, then they said he pulled it out while they were chasing him. Which at point, if he did, hell yeah, why the fuck 3 adults chasing a 14-year-old? You have his face on cam, ban him or tell the cops if you truly thought he stole a water bottle. Yeah, too. Like, there was so many other options. And then the thing too, like, which I watched a TikTok of this black lawyer. She was essentially explaining how the defense weaseled their way out of a guilty charge. And essentially it was because like the medical examiner said that it's possible that as Cyrus was turning, he might have been turning with a gun or something. Like, because he got shot through his back and then out through his chest. So it traveled upwards. Yeah. So the medical examiner at first was saying that like he was shot on his back, and the defense attorney asked, is it possible that the trajectory of the bullet could have happened if he was turning around to pull out a gun? And the medical examiner was like, I mean, it's really unlikely, but I guess. And that's pretty much what led to the not guilty.
Because there was doubt around whether or not he was turning around.
Yeah, because it was the whole gun thing. There was and the lawyer that I watched on TikTok, she did bring up a good point. Usually in cases like this, they slap a whole bunch of charges at you. They slap a major charge and a couple of smaller charges, hoping that something will stick. They only focused, like the only charge they were hit with was the murder charge, not manslaughter, not any, like not reckless endangerment. It was just the the homicide charge. I saw they should have charged second degree or manslaughter. That's what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people are saying that the prosecution dropped the ball by not throwing manslaughter on the table too. Because with homicide, the burden of proof is stricter.
Hopefully
they
that's
also
better.
was charging. Yeah, they also charging first degree. Yeah. Hold on. Fuck the mom. She grabs his shoes and phones after he died. Oh, I didn't know that. So apparently the mom grabbed the boy's shoes and phone after he died. Yeah. Listen, I don't want to talk about this case too long because I know we try to keep things super light on this podcast. I felt like with the little platform that I have, it would be a disservice not to mention this. This is part of the reason why so many people, myself included, so many Black people don't like being called person of color because it gives off this false sense of community amongst all of us. There isn't.
Yeah.
Because like a couple years back we had the Asian kid who wanted to get rid of affirmative action because he thought Black people were stealing his seat into Ivy Leagues, which is proven not to be true.
Right.
Then you have this shit. And then I remember too, like during COVID, Black people were being blamed a lot for all the Asian hate that's going on, even though based off of crime reports,
it was white folk.
He sure was. Because I remember like on Twitter, like a lot of people were saying, "Oh, it's because it's like you guys need to teach your Black kids not to make racist jokes. That's why my grandfather is assaulted." And they were like, "Your grandfather was assaulted by 5 white kids. What are you talking about?
Right.
Why are we in the conversation?" So yeah, I like. Also, I know y'all mean well. Please stop making the AI photos with Trayvon Martin and this child. It is mad weird. Y'all are polluting our water. Please cut it out. I know the intention is good, but either just learn the Photoshop or just don't do it. But yeah, I didn't know about this case until the trial was over, which I'm kind of shocked. But yeah, my family goes to that poor child's parents and his whole family. Like, I, as a new father, I couldn't imagine. Like,
right.
I'm gonna say this right now. I don't give a fuck how everybody feel about it. Somebody going to jail. It's either you or me, because there's no way you get to keep breathing. I'm just putting that out there. Like, fuck it. I'm not saying that's what they should do. I'm saying that's what I'd would do. Because over $1 of water?
No, that's insane.
Like, anyway, on a slightly happier note, a Florida woman was falsely accused of driving while operating.
That shit was so funny.
while holding a mobile device. Funny thing though, Shorty only has one hand.
Did she at the time of her being pulled over, she was like, "Are you sure about that?" and pulled up her stump.
And she's like laughing. She was like, you want to just call it? You want to just move on?" He was like, "Well, that's what I saw." She's like, "Brother, my brother in Christ, I have one hand. It's on the steering wheel. You said it yourself. You saw me with a mobile phone in my right hand. Bitch, I don't have a right hand." He doubled down. The funniest part was when he was like, "Hand to God, are you sure you weren't using a phone?" And she lifts up her stump and he's like, no, your other hand. Like, bruh. So they threw away the charge, the whole fine.
Yeah, because she took that shit to court and won. Like,
yeah, well, they didn't even get to make it to court. They just threw it away. And the crazy part too was like a lot of people were saying that the cop needs to be like punished because that's clearly you were mistaken. And instead of just owning up to being wrong, you hit this woman with a fine. And then, like, not for nothing, some of the comments you made were kind of ableist. What do you mean, your other hand? Why can't I use this to put up to God?
Because what you mean, hand to God? It's like, oh, we got jokes, huh? Fuck it. Like, just say my bad. No, dead ass. Like,
for real. Like, you made a situation that could have been like a ha ha he into like national news because you refused to be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
My God. You want to talk about the Fan Man Expo shit?
I tried looking up to see how many men were suing. So for those of you who don't know, there's a lot of anime conventions going on because it is the summer. So I think it was about 2 weeks ago, was Fanime Expo in California. And apparently there is a group of men actively trying to sue Fanime Expo because they got lung infections from drinking cosplayers' foot juice while at the convention. And I saw videos of this. It was literally just cosplayers with like a tub of Gatorade that they were soaking their feet in, and men would come up and pay them, and she would lift her foot out of the Gatorade and drip Gatorade into his mouth straight off her toes.
Yeah.
So
Micah said, them ninjas is on level 85. I'm a level 7-foot lover. I'm still a Genin.
Because if
Oh, God.
I would never. No, because first of all, why would you even do that at a fucking at an anime convention? You know how much walking you got to do at a fucking anime convention, and you're just gonna drink Gatorade off of some bitch's toes.
Listen, let's call a spade, because not that long ago you had bitches letting Nanami cosplayers spit in their mouth for free. So, oh, you don't know about this?
No, I only knew about the hair pulling.
Oh no, it was some of y'all need to invest. This is why I feel like prostitution should be free. Should be legalized. Because some of y'all just need to be like dick down and or get in some coochie. Yeah, nah. There was a case. It was of like women going up to cosplayers, and being like, do the whole thing and asking for them to like spit in my mouth.
Jesus fucking Christ. The way that Micah said, they did what? KJ! Please, no. Dante very calmly in the background. Yeah, they were wilding.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised you didn't hear about this. No, yeah, this was a thing.
No.
Yeah, this was a thing. And then the crazy part too is that like it's not even like, oh, this is so and so world renowned cosplayer. No, this is just a nigga that bought his, a normal Nanami cosplay, and bitches think he kind of fine,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Micah said that sounds like free herpes.
No, he's not wrong.
But yeah, no. So there is a group of men trying to sue Fanime Expo for getting lung infections because of them drinking the foot juice at said anime convention.
Yeah, I saw that video. I have a couple of questions. One, I'm kind of surprised that Fanime allowed that to happen.
I mean, so I'm surprised they allowed that to happen too. Apparently they were also jarred foot juice that people could buy. They did have labels on the jar saying that this was not for human consumption. So that is, I think, how Fanime Expo is going to play this legally, because they did allow people to do this. They also told people that they shouldn't be consuming it.
Y'all too gooned out for me, dog. Like, they were outside from what I saw. Oh, okay, so it happened outside the expo.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because I did see the jars and the not for human consumption thing. So I think that was happening inside, and outside was the tub. Either way, it's June. In the summer heat, you're just drinking Gatorade off of some bitch's toes after walking around in an anime convention. Yeah, that's why you got fucking sick, you fucking idiot.
Like, granted, I saw them taking shots straight from her feet. Listen, y'all. That's when foot bottom is the most right. Yo, Dante. Nah, listen. No. Just absolutely the fuck not. Like, Micah, I love you, dog. But if we're at a anime convention and you stop and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go try some foot juice, nigga, I'm karate chopping you in your throat. What did you say to me, bro? Say ha ha, like say sight, bro. Like, yo, Micah said, KJ, shoot me 9 times, damn.
Oh man. She would dunk her foot in the container, lift it, then they would stand under her foot and get some. Yeah, that is what they were doing. You ain't fucking with the tequila foot bottom sunrise?
Fuck no, niggas. Fuck no. Make sure I don't go nowhere near that mess. Bro, listen. And listen, if it was like a foot lover convention, cool. You do you. Nigga, it's a normal anime convention. Y'all that gooned out? We never gonna beat the allegations, bro. They already think anime nerds is overgooned. Here y'all niggas go. Gooning in broad daylight? The internet made some of y'all too brave, bro. Now a titty. That's what I'm saying. Like,
A
you
titty
know,
shot
that
lady-
makes
I mean,
sense.
that does make sense. I'm not gonna stop you. Have a good time.
You know, she put the little thing between her cleavage and she, you know, I get that, right? But foot bottom, Lord Jesus, no,
Dante,
brother.
yes, it was straight foot bottom because that is exactly how they were doing it. She would just dunk her feet, like have them marinated in the Gatorade. They pay for said foot juice, and she just lift her foot up and drip it straight off her toes into his mouth.
Yeah, that's a no for me, dog. Like,
It was straight foot bottom.
let me think that I'm committed. I'm in a committed relationship. If I'm licking foot bottom, just know my light skin queen giggling. I ain't impressing nobody.
Yeah, what the
You calling Tina a light skinned queen is hilarious to me, dog. Yo, I wish you were in the chat when Zay had the realization that niggas really light. Like, cause we were talking about like the ratio to light skins, right? And there's a new person in the VC, and he said he's light skinned, and he was like, no, he said he's light skinned depending on who you ask. I was like, what do you mean by that? Because we had fake light skinned niggas in this VC before.
Mm-hmm.
Zay lighter than foot bottom for real.
That's crazy. Whoa.
So Zay was like, yo, pull up the DreamCon photos, right? We did. He was like, yeah, this ain't helping my case for him. I'm like, yeah, bro. You like, yo, you a yellow bone for real, dog.
Ooh. Jesus.
Oh yeah, so we never met. Yeah, she hasn't met Zay
never.
face-to-face.
He was supposed to come to DreamCon and then he pulled out like last minute.
Yeah. He has some big boy responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, foot bottom? Absolutely not, big dog. All right, so we're gonna kind of like speed run through the Love Island mess. Ace from the previous season, he was in an interview and he pretty much admits that him talking about Nick and Alandra's relationship last year, that came from a place of hurt. He was saying how he was upset because he thought Nick never had his back and yada yada, and he regrets it because it put a strain on all of their relationships and blah blah blah. People are like, nigga, we don't care. We done moved on. They're doing great. We don't care.
They're still together.
Yeah.
So, and also the time for the apology should have happened after his Ace interview.
So he did say he apologized privately. He did talk to Alandria and he apologized privately. I don't know. I didn't see the whole interview. I will say this. I don't know if like she and that nigga are good now. I don't know. I just know that he says that he apologized to her privately. Also, I didn't see Beyond the Villa.
I didn't want
I do.
to.
Apparently, people got smoked for Iris with Iris. Yeah, with Iris.
Is it Iris or is it Hannah?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, I didn't watch it, so I was very afraid they're gonna put that bitch on Beyond the Villa, and I know I wouldn't have responded correctly. That bitch being Huda.
There's no way she was too busy acting a fool.
Yeah. From what I've heard, I don't think any of like the big names from last season was in Beyond the Villa. Definitely not Landria.
Nick was on one episode.
Shocked and surprised.
He was on one episode and he was just basically there to be like, yeah, me and Olandria are still good. I miss my queen. Deuces.
Type shit.
Yeah.
So this season, the show barely started and there was already drama, bro. So one of the contestants got dropped for saying the N-word. Yanessa Montgomery. Or Vasana Montgomery.
Yeah.
Shorty was singing a 6ix9ine song. It's bad enough you saying nigga, but you saying nigga to a song to a nigga who ain't really supposed to be saying nigga. That's a double penalty, bro.
What about the other guy?
What other guy?
There's somebody else that got removed from the cast too.
Damn. See, I ain't know all that. I just knew about Vasana.
Yeah, no, one of the men got removed as well.
For saying the N-word?
I don't know. He was black, so
Oh.
So I don't know why he got removed.
I mean, listen, just because you black don't mean you can't, fuck up. The man might have said something homophobic. Maybe he said something racist.
Yeah, I would have to look. I don't even remember homie's name. I want to say it's like Jeremy or something, but I don't remember the cast name at all.
Jeremy is hilarious. Hold on. Three of the contestants are people who have an issue with because they are being accused of being MAGA. So it's Gabriel, Melanie, and Kenzie. Kenzie was the one who said she wanted 5 to 10 kids.
Jesus.
Which when I saw that, I was like, oh, she for sure voted for this man. This gives tread wife energy. Cause she's like a skinny little blonde white girl. And her thing was she wanted 5 to 10 kids. I said, you was already pushing with the 5, but to 10, them you're not raising them. They raising each other. It's children to call on. And then Gabriel, I don't know why people think he's MAGA. You know how quick I run, bro. We know. And then Melanie, she's I want to say Dominican, so a Dominican or black. And then last but not least, Sean Raphael, he's the cop on the show. He got called out by the mayor of his town. The mayor said the following: our police department spent a lot of time training, and we paid thousands of taxpayer dollars to send him to the police academy. We are disappointed he left, as we are now have another vacancy in a department that is impossible to fill until next year. I never thought I'd see the day in America where a reality show participation wins out over being a police officer. So, yeah, I think it's the first time where like someone's got called out by a politician for participating in a reality show. That is interessante. And then
one of the guys did not get removed. It's actually Gabriel. He did not get removed. He got demoted from OG to Bombshell, so he's going to come in later in the season.
Okay. And then last but not least, for the Did You Hear, the voice actors for Phineas and Isabella from Phineas and Ferb, they got married for real.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that Phineas's voice actor, his name is Vincent Martella, and then Isabella's voice actor is Allison Stoner. They are officially married.
Mike said, what? Aw.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I feel like this happens quite often where like a lot of VAs that are like their characters are dating end up dating and getting married. Because I know the original voice for Mickey and Minnie are married. And then I think Pooh and Piglet might also be together.
Oh.
There's another Disney classic where two characters that were like either friends or dating are married for real. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, KJ, what do we want to do? You said you didn't have a story?
I have one. It's a wee bit long, not gonna hold you. Oh, okay. I was like, where the fuck is my explosion? It's an hour deep. Do we want to do both Soju Tales and Unhinged?
We can. My story's short.
All right, say less. It's time for the Unhinged Battle Royale.
Hell yeah.
I'm so glad that Riverside got rid of the damn call it. So when you do the sounds, it has a preview mode and then a live mode. I'm so glad they just have it just live. I pressed the one button. I gotta press 2 buttons. It's just one button.
Where's the story? Okay, mine is short.
Go right ahead, shorty.
So my story is from r/Today I Fucked Up. And the title of the post is Today I Fucked Up by telling my dentist, please be gentle, in an anime girl voice.
No, you gotta come out of my office. You gotta get out of my office. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Oh, I have not read this. This is gonna be fun. Obligatory, this did not happen today, but this happened last week. 30 male.
Excuse me? You a grown ass man doing that, brother?
Yeah, I definitely thought that this was a woman that wrote the post. 30
Oh,
male.
you for sure gotta get the fuck out of my office now. What time is you on?
Had to go to the dentist today to get a bad wisdom tooth removed. I was in a lot of pain and suffering from lightheadedness. I had a bad headache and a sore throat, and my stress and heart were out of control, and I was not doing well.
Oh.
So the surgery starts, and the dentist pulls out this huge needle, knowing that the whole area is super sensitive. I started panicking, and I blurt out in the most terrified, squeaky, very high pitched feminine voice. Please be gentle. Oh, fuck.
Damn, wait. Shit.
The dentist stares at me for a bit while holding the needle and then burst out laughing. Her assistant was not much better.
Wait, it's a female dentist? Yo, your aura is negative a thou, bro.
I wanted to die from both pain and embarrassment. As soon as they stopped laughing, the procedure continued, and they were occasionally giggling.
Brother.
Fucking goddamn it.
You can't blame him, dog. I'm sorry. You turned into insert anime female name here and started being woo. Like, nah, dog. I gotta giggle at you a little bit.
The thing is, the shot didn't even hurt really more than a small pinch anyways. I hugely overreacted. Can I ever go back to that dentist again?
No. You
Too
can't,
long.
big dog. Every time you walk in, they gonna laugh.
Too long didn't read. I, as a grown man, asked my female dentist to please be gentle and got laughed at, and now I can never go back.
Ooh, Lord. Oh, my God. She for sure telling her all the dentist friends about this.
For sure. For sure.
Oh, my God.
Because can you imagine you're sitting there awake for your dental surgery, and every once in a while, your dentist has to stop and be like...
Oh, God.
Oh,
I feel like
fuck.
it'd be even funny, too, if he's like, like this big behemoth of a man.
Oh,
You know what I mean? He's like 6'5", 240.
Like mother-looking motherfucker.
Right. Nah, man. All right, so mine's from Today I Fucked Up. And title is Today I Fucked Up by unknowingly telling my 14-year-old students to stop fucking each other until I could watch. There's 2 edits. I'm going to read the original first. So it finally happened. I had my first devastating I do not speak middle school moment. I am 30 female and have always been proud of my ability to make sense of the nonsense that is 11 to 14-year-olds ever-changing, trending, brain rot shit. Today I was humbled. It was the last day of state testing, and my group had been trapped together for 5 straight days of near silent misery. They're genuinely good kids, but after hours of testing, they were restless. A few asked if they could go to the back of the room and crack each other's backs. Not that unusual. I set some boundaries and kept an eye on them, and they were literally just standing back to back doing weird little stretches. They don't even try to crack someone on a different gender because they already know that's a big no at our school. I needed a break to just move around and splash water in my face after finally peeing for the first time in hours. My students know teachers will do this, and one of us will stand in the hall and keep an eye on both of our classes at once because we can't leave them alone. Before stepping out to grab the teacher next door, I casually called over my shoulders, "Hey y'all, do me a favor and stop cracking each other until I get back." Nick, just gotta be a white teacher.
You know what?
Cause what, brother? What? Stop cracking each other till I get back? Absolutely not.
No.
Every kid froze, staring at me naturally. Instead of realizing I said something horrifying, my sleep-deprived end of school year brain doubled down. What? I'm not saying you can never do it again. Mrs. So-and-so just can't see you from over here, and I'd rather make sure y'all aren't trying something crazy or get rowdy or hurt each other. Now they're visibly losing it. I trust y'all, but I would prefer to be here to supervise. That was it. The room absolutely exploded. Kids were doubled over, wheezing, running towards me. They had just witnessed history. I am horrified and still confused as fuck. Seriously not making the connection. That's a testament to the end of the year teacher brain. Miss, no, that does not mean what you think it means. Cue my soul leaving my body as I learned that cracking apparently also means fucking.
Yeah. Yeah.
They say it to get around censorship online or something. I don't know anymore. So in their minds, I had very seriously told a room full of 14-year-olds, please stop having sex until I return because the other teacher can't properly supervise. A few sweet girls hugged me while I died inside and tried to explain that technically my statement made sense in context. I'm in my 30s. I thought I was very reasonably current. I may not know every lyric to their mumble rap, but I know enough to survive, or so I thought. The edit is hold on. I'm glad so many of you enjoyed this story. Oh, it's just them saying that they're not a bot. Okay. The TLDR is I accidentally told my middle school students to wait for me before they started cracking each other again, before learning that cracking is new code for fucking.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is why I said that we got time. So,
you for sure one though.
Yeah. The please.
Yo, Soju, can we convince Soju to be a voice actor, please? Yo, Soju's voice acting skill is phenomenal. When we first started playing the Marvel RPG, Soju's voice acting threw me off so fucking much because I wasn't prepared for it. That I was like, oh shit, I have to DM. My bad.
It's like, oh, I thought you were voice acting for real. No, motherfucker, I'm actually crying. You killed my dad.
Listen, you be all right.
He's fine. No,
You'll
he's
be fine.
He's
good now. He's good now. He living, he breathing. For now, at least.
Also, you don't have to do hard convincing. I just have no idea how to crack into that at all. At all. I don't know how people become voice actors. But
I feel like it's probably you work on some like small indie projects, make a portfolio of yourself, and then you just audition.
Fucking probably. But are we ready?
Yes, we need a sound for you, bro.
We do. We need that one thing. It's like, fuck yeah, I love stories. But these are Soju's tales from the internet. So this story is also from Today I Fucked Up, and this is a extra long story. The title of the post is Today I Fucked Up by secretly eating mushrooms while my wife was asleep in a house full of cats.
You couldn't pay me to do mushrooms.
Yeah. So they start off the post by saying, obligatory, this did not happen today. This happened a good long while ago. But our story takes place in April. And during the winter, I had become a member of the Magic Mushroom Forum and was learning all that I could about growing magic mushrooms. I tried it once before and grew only one yellowish green mush that smelled of sweaty socks. But this time would be different. I had a spore print sent to me and it was off to the races. I had first tried mushrooms once about 10 years ago, and the experience was rather enjoyable, really. That'll be my first time ever hearing about a good mushroom experience.
I've met some people who've had pretty good experiences. They all say the same thing. If you go into it thinking you're going to have a bad trip, you're going to have a bad trip. But I don't know how to convince myself to have a good trip, so I'm just not going to do it.
That's totally fair. I have way too many bad experiences with LSD to ever think about trying it. And from what I remember, the mushroom experience was a lot less chaotic and harsh for me than the majority of my acid trips. After following every tip I could gather for about a month and a half of waiting, I have viable mushrooms drying in the food dehydrator. The whole journey from spore print to fruit was done for reasons I have yet to have a full grasp on. Excuse me, sir. What? Oof. I was thinking at the time that growing them would be a part of some spiritual meaning to my existence. It had been a long, long time since I had taken any illegal substances, and I wanted it to be special in some kind of way. Growing them myself was an attempt at providing that, I guess. The night I took them, I really wasn't planning on doing so. I was bored out of my mind and chatting online with friends. I told them that I was going to eat mushrooms, but didn't know how much to eat without a scale. I took a few pictures of my intended dose and posted them and immediately got advice to cut the dose in half. So, with my wife asleep, I went down to the kitchen, made a concoction of a purple slushy and powdered mushrooms, and gulped that down. I came back up and told the chatters that the deal was done and that I was gonna take a shower and would be back once the fun had started. In the shower, after about 5 minutes, when I felt a rush of like consciousness was being pulled away from my body. I was fighting to keep it with me. It felt as though I had let it fly away and I was having a full out of body experience. But for some reason, I was compelled to hold on to it. I quickly turned off the water and looked down at my feet, and they seemed miles away from me.
Brother. See, this is why I can't do no shit like that, bro. Fuck no.
That is when it hit me that the mushrooms were kicking in. So I get out of the shower. I put on the same clothes that I came in with. Ooh. Ugh.
Why?
Ugh. And headed
Why?
and headed upstairs. The shower is in the basement. What? What's wrong with your house?
It's probably the second shower.
I guess. And there is a door at the top of the stairs. Opening the door, the light from the kitchen blasted my eyes, and I got a good gauge of how far along I was in the experience. I would see the kitchen floor looked smooth and had a liquid-like texture. But before I could convey any more, my black cat ran down into the basement. I didn't want to forget about him down there, and I never really thought that I could just leave the door open and shoo members of our herd that wandered down there after my trip. I trudged down the stairs after him, scooped him up, and started back up the stairs. And halfway up, a brown blur flew past me down the stairs as another cat went down to the basement. I tossed the black one in the kitchen and went after the brown one. And while I was picking up the brown one, the black one came back downstairs. So I picked him up too. I'm now carrying 2 cats up the stairs, and at the top of the stairs, with the door still wide open, I see our other 3 cats. How many fucking cats are in your house, dude?
5 cats is a lot of goddamn cats, dog.
What the fuck?
I know your house smell like cat piss.
And my other 3 cats had come to investigate the commotion. As I made the final push to the top, they all jumped into action like they had somehow planned this in advance. And I started laughing hysterically, let go of the cats in my arms, and sat at the top of the stairs as I watched all the cats bounce downstairs. I found the whole situation so funny. Here I am coming up hard on mushrooms, and I can feel the confusion building every second. And now I have to figure out how to get 5 cats out of my basement.
Man, leave them cats down there. I'll just leave the door open. Call it a day.
No, leave the door open. By the time I collected myself and devised a plan, my face was hot and objects were starting to move.
Oh, baby, you high.
The time dilation had manifested and minutes were taking longer and longer.
Oh, no.
My plan was to capture 1 cat at a time and usher them up the stairs. Once I got to 5, the task would be complete. I raced down, grabbed the first cat I came across, ran up to the landing, toss it pretty forcefully, Jesus. Up the last 3 steps to the kitchen, so I wouldn't have to go that far back down. Back down I went. Same thing. That's 2 down, 3 to go. I was getting more confused by the minute And on the fourth cat, I forgot how many cats I had put up the stairs.
Oh God.
So I make my way back down and I decide to count the cats downstairs, and that would let me know how many cats I had put upstairs. And unfortunately, the whole time I neglected one very key important detail to my foolproof plan, is that I had left the door open.
Brother. Yo, high ass.
Just as I reach the basement floor, the whole herd of cats is already stampeding back down the stairs. So I quickly formulate a plan B, as plan A was not working. So the cats have names, right?
You asking, brother? It's your cats. Why you asking me?
I count the cats as I bring them up. The way that just scoop all 5 cats up. Just scoop them all up at the same time.
Right. You doing too much with too little.
We have one brain cell and it is bouncing around and it's doing its best. It's not rubbing against nothing.
Listen, like, and this is why I say I stopped doing Eddies, bro. Because this is me on Eddies. Because, like, no, man, no.
Oh, man. So I bring them up and I remember the name of each cat this time so I don't lose track of them like I did last time. Brilliant.
Close the door. How about that?
Brilliant. I thump back down the stairs, grab Funky. Why the fuck is the cat?
It's a funky ass cat. Yeah. I co-sign it.
Which is the black one?
Maybe I don't co-sign it anymore.
Bring him up the stairs. He quickly runs back down the stairs, and I push him back up the stairs and close the door. Okay, we close the door. Okay, we're thinking now. I go back down the stairs. I grab Sammy, which is cat number 2. I grab her, put her up the stairs, close the door. And at this point, my brain is worn out.
Go lay down. Just go lay down.
Things are moving. The walls have waves in them.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's all but impossible to keep my mind on the task at hand. Those two things, coupled with the fact that time dilation is making it seem like the last 5 minutes have been beast, and I've been at this for hours. And making this a fool's errand as much as my brain can handle in this current state. I trudge on trying to complete the task and grab another cat. But again, at the top of the stairs, I forgot where I was in the order. And I put the cat up the stairs and tried to count the cats up there. But I had no idea how many cats were left. But of course, there are not any cats in the kitchen anymore. And again, it escapes me that if I just keep bringing cats up, I'm going to run out of cats to retrieve. And then I would be finished with this clusterfuck. And able to think past my current predicament, I race back up the stairs looking for the cats that have been brought up, and they're nowhere to be found. And my state has grown worse as I'm thinking that they've somehow gotten out of the house.
Oh my God.
But there's no way they could have gotten out of the house unless they learned how to open the door. The door that I forgot to close on the fucking basement.
Yo, so they went back to the basement?
So I run back to the kitchen, back down the stairs for the 15th million quadrillionth time, and bam, all 5 cats are in the basement.
Bro, just leave them in the basement, dog. Just leave them in the basement. Just leave them in the basement.
All safe and sound. And I found the missing cats, hallelujah. They weren't outside, because my wife would have killed me if any of them had gone missing. And me and all my high brain and the cats go missing, I might as well just pack my shit and get out the house. What a relief. I love my cats. It's like, and he just says kiss, and he's like, wait, are we all still in the basement?
Oh my God, brother.
Fucking cock-sucking son of a fucking bitch. God damn it, shit to hell. Damn.
You cussing for real.
I'm done. My mental ability is gone. Each trip up and down the stairs feels like an eternity. I had just about enough energy and that left to make it to the couch upstairs. I kneel by the couch and think about what I'm going to do, because now I am mentally exhausted, because apparently counting 5 cats has been an impossible task while high on mushrooms.
Oh my god.
My mind's racing to come up with solution to this impossible problem. And never once did I just think about leaving them down there until they found their way. They found something else more entertaining to do than drive me out of my fucking mind.
Brother, we need to do better. This is oh my god. I know it's the mushrooms, but fuck.
The white flag is up. It's over. I needed the big guns, and it was about 2 or 3 a.m. and
fuck.
And she had to get up for work, and I had no choice but I needed an adult, so I have to go wake my wife up. Brother,
You're dumb as fuck.
brother, you're gonna wake up your wife when she has work tomorrow, and it's 2 a.m. and you're too high to fucking get the cats out of the basement.
I'm smooth cussing you out. I'm smooth like once it registers to me that I'm awake, oh, you getting cussed out. You getting cussed the fuck out. What do you mean you can't get the cats?
She will tame these hellions and be fine. But it indeed was not fine. So I went up to the stairs to our bedroom, and I woke her up in the gentlest way possible, which was jumping into the bed, yelling, "Help! I took mushrooms!"
Brother, what are we doing? What are we doing for real?
There's 5 cats in the basement, and I can only count the 4.
She's probably like, what the fuck are you talking? What?
Not the way that I had envisioned that going in my head, but I was happy to get that much out without forgetting the reason why I was trying to wake her up in the first place.
Oh my god.
Sleepily, she marched downstairs, and I led her to the kitchen where the basement door was still wide open. And all I could do was stand at the door and point down the stairs. I think I may have whimpered a little bit. She was not amused. I thought I was finally going to get some closure. She would get the cats from the basement and I would be saved. But no! My savior turned into my tormentor, and she said the only words in the world that would crush me into a more pitiful state. She said, "Well, go get him." She didn't understand that I was fighting this fight for days. And I want nothing more than to curl up in a ball in the corner and cry and go to sleep. She has no idea how close I am to a breakdown. There are tears welling up in my eyes, and as I cross the threshold to the basement door and descend down to the basement, my own personal hell. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Yo, that man spent his entire trip chasing these fuck ass cats. Oh my god.
I scooped up a cat, carried it slowly up the stairs, setting it on the kitchen floor. One, my wife said in a long, drawn out voice, like she was talking to a 2-year-old. Back down I went to grab another bundle of joy. Slinked up the stairs again, only to be shamed with a long, drawn out 2.
Oh.
By the time the third cat, short, audible poo-poo sounds, it came from me. As I was almost at my breaking point, my wife began to laugh at me and seemed to laugh harder every time I came up the stairs, even more beaten down than I was previously. When the last cat came up, I was greeted by the sigh of 5. Now, was that so hard?
You understand. I've been at this shit for like 4 hours, man.
I tried to apologize, but she waved me off with a stern, we'll talk about this in the morning. And she walked back upstairs and went to bed. The cat ordeal was over, but the trip was far from it.
Oh, Lord.
I was immensely grateful to my online buddies who talked to me into halving the dose because the rest of the night was filled with confusion and mind fuckery and intense time dilation. Nothing
Oh,
really a bad trip is bad. And not really a bad trip as bad trips can go, but not really enjoyable. I think I
mm,
can cross mushrooms off the list as viable boredom relievers. I won't be doing them anytime soon.
yeah. Dumb as hell. First of all, there were so many fuck ups in this story. You doing magic shrooms because you bored? First fuck up. First major fuck up. Second fuck up was I feel like if your shower's in the basement, that means you probably got two showers in your house. And maybe that might be like your shower and then your wife has the shower in the bedroom. But you could took your ass to that shower.
I was about to say maybe he was doing it because his wife's a light sleeper and he didn't want to wake her.
I guess. Third, motherfucker, close the door.
There is an update, by the way.
What's the update? I did shrooms again and lost track of my 6 cats.
They said, update. First things first. I have 6 cats now and 2 large dogs.
Y'all got a farm. Fuck.
They gotta be white. I only ever hear about white folk doing this.
That's too many animals
too
in this
many
one
fucking
little
animals.
house.
I say no to 3 cats. That's too many fucking cats.
Yeah, because it's you got the 2 cats and then you had Trooper and that was it, right?
Yes. Even then, that was too many animals.
Yeah, nah, man. 1 or 2, bro. 1 or 2. 3's pushing it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Wanda was found outside and she was this big. We couldn't leave her outside in the snow. It was like a sad orphan story. But
yeah, that's fair.
My wife is a vet tech and was coming home with a new animal every 6 months to a year.
Oh, that's why they got so many goddamn animals.
Mm-hmm. Every time a kitten's mother gets hit by a car, I hear a sob story and then we get a new cat. Now, I think she hit her limit, seeing is that we have 2 litter boxes that hold 40 pounds of litter each, and now she's cleaning them twice a day. I told her that she's heading towards crazy cat lady status, and she has stopped collecting them. We've been past that. I feel like anything past 4 is crazy cat lady status. And even then, 4's big pushing it.
Yeah, because like I had a friend, she had 4 or 5, but she fostered.
Yeah,
like,
so
okay,
they never
that's
stayed
not that
around that.
And I will say this, she's the only cat owner who I go in their house and I'm like, your house doesn't smell like cat.
Yeah, I always feel bad when I come back in the house and it's like the house. I'm like, we only got 2. We need to dump their boxes and like put fresh litter in, because you are supposed to do that at least like once every couple of weeks. Instead of just cleaning it, you have to get rid of everything in it and just put a whole new batch in. But I try. Also, just feasibly, you need 1 litter box per cat.
I was gonna ask. I was like, I don't know enough about cats, but I thought you needed a box per cat.
I mean, realistically, you do.
Okay.
The fact that they have 6 and only 2. I mean, it sounds like 40 pounds of litter is a fuck ton of litter, though. It sounds like they have ginormous fucking boxes. But I really think that if I didn't say anything, that we would be swimming in cats by now. She has a problem. As to why I just didn't leave the cats down there, I was incapable thinking past the task at hand and got hyper focused on getting the cats out of the basement. I believe this was an effect of the mushrooms. Under normal circumstances, I would have been able to get them up there just by shaking their treats or chasing them with a spray bottle or just leaving the door open. Unfortunately, I did not consider any of those options. That was my job and it had to be done. And the mushrooms gods had spoken.
This is the mushroom gods. I'm screaming.
To people trying to give me advice on how to have a good trip, you must mistake me for a drug you make the mistake that most drug users do. You assume that I'm a novice at insert drug here and I need your guidance. I assure you, my drug dick is bigger than most. Excuse me.
Hey, yo.
Jesus Christ. The number of different substances I I've taken is quite extensive. My LSD experiences are in the 50 plus range.
Oh.
I have given the same advice to other people countless times. Sometimes you just say fuck it and eat the mushrooms. Sometimes it's a good trip and sometimes it's a bad trip. For me, the majority of my LSD experiences were tough to get through. So much so that the mere thought of doing it again gives me anxiety.
That's understandable.
I will not be taking it again. So feel free to eat my share along with yours. And I wouldn't say that I am 100% done with mushrooms, but given their effects are similar to LSD, the stars would have to align perfectly that I'm having another, I don't know how to say this word, is like the fucking scientific word, psilocybin, whatever. I don't know how to say this, experience. Was the only practical option in the moment. It will only be a once in a lifetime event, so the chances are next to none that I will eat them again. I have to say it is good to see all the people telling me about their own psychedelic experiences. The movement is still alive and growing every day. It may not be in our lifetimes, but someday people like us will be able to experience any substance they want without fear of imprisonment. I hope I am here to see that day, even though I am too old and frail to be taking the journey myself. And they ended the update with a picture of all 6 cats.
Oh, that's cute.
They are very cute cats. They are white, though.
The cats or the people?
The people.
Oh, okay. You didn't tell me. I knew. I knew.
Funky's a big-ass cat.
Screaming. Put the picture in our chat. But yeah, no, I had a friend in college, my homegirl Sam. She did acid one good time. She used to do it a lot not a lot, but she did it pretty often in high school. And she finally found someone who she could get it from in college, so she did. I'll never forget. Shorty she did like, you know when like little kids when they draw, when they first learn how to like draw and color, it really is just scribbles.
Yeah.
Just like very colorful scribbles. Shorty did that with like highlighters, right? And she was like, yo, I think I just made the best art since Mona Lisa. And I had to just sit there and be like, cool. And she put it on her wall and she's looking at the wall and she's just admiring her craft. And then Shorty started having a full-blown conversation with the painting.
Do you know what
I mean full blown. I mean like asking how its day was, talking about the socio-political climate of America. Like they was having a deep conversation. Unfortunately, from my POV, I only saw one half.
Type shit.
And then like she just got like she mid-sentence stopped talking and just turned to the next wall and stared, like deadpan stared, and then started wild man giggling. I looked at her roommate. I'm like, hey, should he cool or should I call somebody? She was like, I don't know. She's never done this before. So then she's giggling, and then she turns to me and she's like, KJ, I'm okay. I'm just with the one.
God?
I said, okay, Sam. Okay, I'm gonna go before I become an accessory, because absolutely the fuck not. And then as I'm leaving, Shorty is leaning into the wall and she hits her head and she goes, who the fuck put this wall here? I said, oh, you gone. I said, oh, baby, you high. You high as fuck. Nah, man. I can't. Listen, and I remember when I first did, when I first tried weed, and I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not built for nothing stronger. Because I was sitting there, I was like, okay, so we high. I don't mind this feeling, but I don't want to go no further. This is as good as it's going to get for me. All the mushrooms and acid and LSD, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm not built for that either.
I'm cool.
Whenever I used to be high on edibles, I felt like I was living life through fisheye lens. You know, like somehow the world is more curved. I felt like that one meme of like the black guy, but he looks like this, and he's like, That's how I feel like with edibles and shit. And I'm like, also, I just had that like one really bad trip that I was telling you about last pod, and I'm just not gonna do that shit again.
I feel like if you have a really bad trip, it's hard to go back.
Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't for the fact that I honestly no, after the story I told y'all last week about how I nearly damn near pissed the bed as a grown ass man, I ain't never had an Eddie after that. Cause I woke up next morning, I was like, did I really almost piss myself? Willingly? Oh my god, bro. But yeah, long story short, y'all, don't do drugs. Just drink a little bit. Just drink a little liquor. You know, not too much, just a little bit. You know, if you want to burn some herb, that's okay. But the shrooms and the LSD, leave that alone. Leave that alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely not. Because I don't like not being able to control my facilities for real. Like when I'm with Mary Jane, you know, I'm chilling. You know, like it's not terrible. You've seen me before, soldier. Like it's not bad. But like, I feel like anything else, you can't control shit. I have heard though cocaine high is like manageable, but I'm too poor to do coke. So I'm cool. I'm cool. And I'm damn sure not doing crack. I will say I ain't never seen a depressed crackhead, but I don't want to do crack. Crack ages you like fucking milk, bro.
I like. It's funny you mentioned that. I was seeing. I was talking last night too about Florida crackheads. It's like, nah, don't fuck around with my Florida crackheads. And it's like, no, I got the ones that give you tips in 7-Eleven. And they're like, oh, you got the fun crackheads.
Listen, I thought I was pretty used to crackheads, so I went to Philly. It was for Tiara's graduation. We was driving to our Airbnb. First of all, her family did not realize that the Airbnb was in the middle of the hood. Problem number one. Problem two is we're driving to that Airbnb, and like literally you could feel the difference. Because at first we was in the good part of Philly, right? I was like, oh, okay, I'm excited. Oh, okay, we're for this Airbnb. It's like 20 minutes away. I'm like, 20 minutes away, but we're already in Philly. How far is this goddamn? And as we got closer and closer to the Airbnb, there was more night walkers about. We get to this red light across the intersection is this older gentleman, and my man has like an oversized t-shirt off his shoulder and some tatted jeans, and he's yelling about something. And then I realized nigga's arguing with himself, and then whatever he said to himself done pissed him off so much that he started fighting himself. And the nigga lost. You know how high you gotta be to argue with yourself, fight yourself, and lose, my nigga?
Dude, not so. My one like good interaction with the crackhead, it was at 7-Eleven. It was first thing in the morning. I was on my way to work. I had to get some gas, and since I was there, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna get a big gulp of Mountain Dew. We're gonna power through the day. I got a bit. I'm filling up. I'm filling up my fucking big gulp with Mountain Dew. And this crackhead, she comes up to me and she's like, you want to know how you get more Mountain Dew out of your Mountain Dew? And I was like, all right. Okay. I was like, oh yeah, well, it's like, you know, how do you do that? She's like, instead of ice, because she saw me put in ice. I put in a very small amount of ice so I don't water my shit down too much. And she's like, instead of putting in ice, you put into Mountain Dew flavored Freezy. That way, when your Freezy melts, you get more Mountain Dew. And I was like, you might be cooking. You might be cooking.
Lola the crackhead is cooking a little bit.
He's like, you might be cooking, Florida crackhead. I was like, okay, I'll keep that in mind. She's like, yeah, that's why they took away my 6 kids. And I'm like, that is not. That's.
I think it's the crack. I'm pretty sure it's the crack.
It was not the reason.
The Mountain Dew hack. You know,
that was not the reason why they took away your 6 kids.
Could you imagine? That's the reason they were like, "Oh no, she's on to us. She knows too much. Take her kids and get her addicted to crack. She's too powerful."
You know, Big Mountain Dew is putting a stop to this right now.
So you gotta be careful. I might have to edit this out. I don't want you on crack, sis. You know, I care about you.
Yeah, you know, it's like I don't. It's like, all right. It's like, you have a good day, Florida crackhead. You know, like.
Listen, I'll never forget. I was in New York City. I was with Tiara, and this crackhead was singing, And he was like, he turns to me, he's like, you know the song. And I did know the song. He didn't get it wrong. It was Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell. He was like, come on, man, sing the song with me. So I started singing the song with him. He was like, oh, you got a voice of an angel, young blood. I fuck with you. I was like, thank you, thank you. He's like, all right, young blood, let me get $10. I said, damn, y'all is taxing $10 for 2 notes. But I gave him the $10. I did give him them $10. But nah, man. I will say this, man. I've seen some scary crackheads, but I ain't never seen a depressed one. They always smiling and carrying on, and they very rarely are alone. They usually come in the pack.
Yeah.
It's usually either 2 or 5. It's in between them numbers. Any more than 5, you probably in the wrong part of the area, and you need a source. You know, you about to join the pack for real.
You're actually in the trap house. Get out. But
what are
get us out of here, KJ. Get us out of here.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm hungry as shit. All right, y'all. So I don't really have any announcements. I posted a video finally. Did not do well on TikTok. But it's okay. It's okay. We're still gonna keep posting. We're still gonna keep trying. Soja, do you have any announcements?
Yeah. I am one of the official co-streamers for Wholesome Direct. That is happening this Saturday at 12 p.m. EST. And since Tina's here, I will also announce for her that she is one of the co-hosts in the direct. So we will get to see Tina live for that event.
Nice. Shout outs to both of you. I'm very proud. I feel like I'm proud papa. If you need life or relationship advice, you can email us at unhingedunfiltered@gmail.com. Also, if you find any crazy Reddit stories, please send them shits to us, especially my black ass. I feel like I can never find any good ones. We are on all the socials under the handle of UNU_pod. We also do the show live. That is twitch.tv/UNU_pod. If you missed the live stream, you can catch us on YouTube, and or Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I am working on getting on the other ones. I just got a lot going on, y'all. I got a baby. My baby was just christened recently. You know, it was very stressful. We're not sponsored by Owala, but get one. This shit is life changing. Oh my god, I love it. It's a spout and a straw. A1.
Dude, now you know why I was so fucking heartbroken when the Houston airport threw away my Owala.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't get it at first. I get it. I understand now. Especially because
I'm still upset.
This is the coolest water bottle I've ever owned. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm still fucking upset about that, by the way. I can't believe that. Like, it's the best water bottle I ever fucking had, and because I still had half that bitch full, they threw the entire thing out.
Yeah, especially, like, it's not super expensive. I think a hydro flask is still more than this. I don't know how much the Stanleys are, but I think the Stanleys are also pretty expensive.
Stanleys are expensive. Still, though, I had a limited edition color. The bitch was $40.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I guard this shit because I'm pretty rough on my water bottles. Almost all my water bottles have a dent in them. I'm trying to guard this with my life because I really like the design. I was debating between getting this or the Black Panther one, but the Black Panther one was only 24 ounce, and I really wanted a 32 ounce.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to drink more water, trying to be more healthy, trying to lose this dad bod I done developed. Yeah. But that is the show, y'all. Thank you. Make sure you recommend us to your friends, your family, hell, even the bitch you don't like at work. And last but not least, I just want to say thank you to everyone that was in the chat. Dante, Micah, Coleman, we appreciate y'all. And make sure you stay away from drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. Also, if you're under 18, don't listen to this podcast. Why the fuck are you on this podcast?
Type shit.
Wait till your 19th birthday. Actually, wait till your 20th birthday. Then you can listen to the podcast.
Listen to it on your 21st birthday. We'll get drunk with you.
Yeah, we will. Maybe. We are old now, so it depends on the day. All right, y'all. Have a good night. We'll see you guys next week.
Good night.